In this segment, watch how the mid-program project ties together the line graph, RAG, memory, tools, and reliability. Okay, team. So let's have a look in. Let me just give you a quick uh, view about this mid-program project, which is your enterprise RAG. So here, uh, like this basically expects you to implement the learnings that you have had in our initial part of your learning journey. So from the week one, you started learning about the state graph. You have understood about the line graph. You have understood about the nodes in the line graph, how to route between the agent. And in your week two, you have understood about your multi-agent system, the supervisor coordinator pattern, and how to version the prompt. And then we have looked into the RAG. We have looked into the 7 layers of the retrieval pipeline. And on week four, we have looked into the reliability aspects of it, the rate limiter, retry logic, cost budget, and we have also learned about testing with the PyTest. Now, that's a lot of learnings that you had so far. Now, to stitch everything together, we have created this mid-program project called Cortex. So this is a project that goes into your portfolio, where this is the one that you can easily talk about it in the interview. And more importantly, this is in alignment with the challenger path if you are part of. So that will also be in alignment as well for the challenger path that we have also started to, which is basically explanation about the RAG in a confident manner. So this is in alignment of the same too. So the idea over here is to implement the learning so far and build it into an enterprise grade portfolio, which would be a good hands-on for you because it is covering the core topics that you have already learned so far. So let's start with the case or the use case as why, uh, like, what exactly is this context or what is the context of problem that we are trying to solve. So right now, if you observe across the industry, companies are now racing to build what called as the enterprise intelligence platform. The concept is simple. Instead of employees performing the Google search of their policies through their SharePoint or technical runbook, they will simply ask a question in the plain English, and the system should be able to retrieve the answer from the company's knowledge base using the AI. That's a common kind of application that everyone is actually trying to build right now. Now, that's the core idea right here, T. So here, what we are building is not just a demo one, but we are expecting you to build an orchestrated system. Okay. The expectation is like it's not about a single model answering a question. It's an orchestrated system where you will have a supervisor that will route the queries. Maybe you'll have a knowledge agent that will retrieve from the rack pipeline. You will have a memory layer that will maintain the context. You'll have a tools that will take the action, and you need to implement the reliability infrastructure so that the whole thing does not fall over whenever it is under the load. So that's the core idea about what exactly is the project that you're building. That is this Cortex. Okay. So we've already talked, and the reason that this project or this kind of implementation is expected because when you walk into an AI engineering interview, so they're going to ask about one of the few things such as, have you built a production rack system? Have you worked on LangGraph? Now, when to be able to explain it effectively, and obviously you already have a framework from the challenger path about how you can speak about it. You have scale, you have like we have actually introduced 4 frameworks for you to explain that architecture. But what this gives is the builder's confidence, where you'll be able to handle those follow-up questions in a much more grounded way, not sounding theoretical. Because as you start implementing this project, as you start testing this project itself at your end, you will come across the challenges, and that would enable you to answer those engineering questions in a much confident manner. Okay. And this project also mirrors how and what the real teams are actually building as well. Like it has got the same architectural decision, same trade-off, the same failure mode that you would encounter even on the real job. Okay. That's the core idea right here. If I want to talk about the system architecture, this is how the system architecture would look like. Okay. So at the top, we'll have a supervisor agent. Okay. We have the supervisor agent at the top. Now, this is like a brain of the operation. So whenever the user sends in the query, the supervisor's job is to look at the query and decide, does this require my knowledge agent? Does it require my research agent? Or does it require an action agent? Okay. So this is basically like you'll be updating your LangGraph state graph and also the concept of conditional routing that you have learned in your initial 2 session itself. Now, below the supervisor, we have our respective 3 branches. We have knowledge agent, which is where the RAG pipeline is going to live. It takes a user's query, it expands the necessary, does the hybrid search. That's BM25 plus vector search. And you will apply the reciprocal rank fusion and pass the retrieved chunks into the LLM to generate the grounded answer. So you will have a knowledge agent. And this knowledge agent should also talk to the memory layer. So this is the 2-part system. You need to have the session memory for the short-term window and an entity store for persistent facts about the user, their name, their team, their role, and so on. And then what you would also expect it to have, and the second one that you have is the web search for queries that, let's say, the answers leave outside the company or the knowledge base. That's where you will be using the web search. And the third branch that you have is basically a tools. Like maybe you have tools over here. Like maybe your like you need to you'll have an action agent. Maybe it has to generate the report, enforce the budget, and so on, or support ticket creation or calendar creation. Think of it as an agent with tools. Like you'll have 5 tool functions, and you will be having it here, and you will wrap everything inside the reliability layer. That's basically your rate limit, retry logic, feedback chain, fallback chain. So all those things are you are expected to implement on top of this. And then also implement the observability, include the structure logging, cost per query, uh, have the MRR, and so on. So this would be your observability. Okay. And it's also important that you have a test suite available as well. It is recommended to have, let's say, unit test, integration test, and have the LLM as a judge to perform the evaluation. So this is how a single query would flow. The user will send in the query, supervisor will classify it, and this is how the flow of information would happen. Okay. Then this slide over talks about, okay, where and all we have already covered it. You can just go through the same. It's basically talks about the key things that you have covered so far. So these are the core components that you are expected to build. So supervisor agent, knowledge agent, research agent, action agent, memory layer, and the observability. That's the core thing. These are the 5 tools that you are expected to build. Okay. So what does it do? This is the recommended folder structure. So this is the kind of system the learners can build and explain in serious AI engineering interviews.